If you're someone that suffers with knee pain, this can be linked to a few things in regards to just day-to-day life, work life, due to a sporting injury. There's a lot of injuries that can be associated with knee pain, and a lot of things can cause knee pain. And something that I've found, if you're in that right stage of recovery with your knee overall, so depending on where you are in the rehab stage, you're going to want to add in some resistance training to strengthen the knee. So pretty much what I'm going to run through is the fundamental basics for strengthening your knee or strengthening your legs in general in the gym. Again, you want to be at that right stage of your recovery, don't force anything, but generally speaking, if you're at that right stage, these exercises will be really effective in your recovery. So let's get to it. Exercise 1 is on the seated leg extension machine. So this works for quads. You want to drive up, squeeze the quads at the top and release. You want to keep a slight bend in your knee, don't hyperextend at the top of the motion. So the other option we've got on these is going just one leg at a time, and it basically takes away the factor of the other one compensating. So if one's worse than the other, which generally is the case, you can really focus on that contraction and that control. Exercise 2, we're going into the prone leg curl. So driving up through the heels, you want to squeeze at the top and release down. Again, keep a slight bend in the knee, don't extend right the way down. And there is the option on going singles on these as well. Same principle, single isolation. These machines can differ in different gyms, like a standing or a seated leg curl. Exactly the same principle, focus on that squeeze and control. Single leg step ups. So just grab yourself a step, just drive up, as you can see, coordinating up and then coordinating down. Really get the squeeze at the top and release down. You can add weight, so I've got 5 kgs on each hand. Same principle, okay, keeping that foot nice and planted, drive up, squeeze the leg that you got on the step, and you want to be squeezing the quad and the glute, and of course do both sides. If you want to make this harder, as demonstrated, you can do this on a taller block. So this is an 18-inch block, driving up, and again you got that control. And this is the same, so the single step up on the 18-inch, just using the weight, okay? So you've got the balance factor in there as well. Calf raises, another fundamental one for overall leg strength and for rehab in strengthening the knee. So I recommend holding on to something so you got the balance, allow the heels to drop and then squeeze the toes at the top. Again, you can go one side at a time, so heels dropping, squeeze the toe. Really get that mind to muscle contraction on them calves. And here's a view from behind. So you can add the weight as well on these. So this is an example of the single leg holding the weight. I always like to hold the weight the same side of the calf that I'm working on. And if you feel like you have got the balance, you can challenge yourself and see if you can get the calf raise using both weights, so holding both the weights. Obviously you're not holding on to anything, so this does require quite a bit more balance. Just make sure you get that range of motion down through the heels and squeeze at the top. Alternatively, if your gym does have a calf raise machine, same principle. It's easy to use this one as a leg press, and make sure you get that right motion. So there we have it. They're the fundamental exercises in order to strengthen your legs and bulletproof them knees. Again, listen to your body, be self-aware, and if you do this with the correct exercises that I've just shown you, there's no reason that you can start progressing. I do have a more in-depth program as well, which I'll put a link below, and if you're interested, just fill out that form and I can send over some more details. But I hope you enjoyed the video, hope this helps you, and I'll see you in the next one.